Good morning, everybody. Hey, today is November 24th. Um, Hope you guys are doing well. Hope things are good at home, all that good stuff. Um, okay, so I just want to go over a couple of things. So tomorrow, there won't be a video. Okay, we will just yeah, we won't have a video. Tomorrow, we have the talent show here. Um, I'm not sure if we will even have class or not, so don't worry about tomorrow. Okay, so use tomorrow to maybe just go back, do some catch up work. If you've missed anything, uh, feel free to go back and turn that in. You're welcome to do some independent reading. If we do have class tomorrow, it will be shortened. Um, so we will do independent reading and student application. One thing that I shared with my students in class yesterday. Um, so when you guys do your independent reading and then you take a quiz on what you've read, um, it gives you word. It will add to our class the amount of words that we've read and the amount of points that we've earned. Um, we're I told my class yesterday we're way behind that from last month, from October, and I know that we're not quite through with this month yet. But I would like you guys to at least go in and do a few e-reads, see if we can narrow that gap, maybe catch up to the amount of words that we read for last month. Um, and then December, uh, we'll really have to hit it hard because in December we only have school up through the 23rd, and then we won't come back until January. So let's try to beat that as a class. Let's keep working. Let's try to beat that word count. Um, I can't remember exactly where we're at, but we're only about seemed like it was close to 100,000 last trimester, and we're at about 50,000 this trimester. So let's buckle down. Let's try to get some words read and some quizzes taken. Okay, so if we do have class tomorrow, that's one thing. Or if you don't have anything to work on tomorrow, that's one thing that you could do is go in and do a little bit of reading. So awesome. Okay, so this is page 78 of the R book. Build vocabulary. Okay, so we have climate, environment, natural resource, reservoir, and water cycle. A prolonged drought caused a water crisis in the U.S. Southwest. Much of California has a very dry climate. Okay, so that would go there. All right. Here's what I want you to do. I'm gonna have the video played again on the screen, and I want you to have your book open to page 78. As you watch this video, I'd like you to fill in page 78, and then when the video is finished, we'll discuss 79. Okay, so fill in the vocab for page 78, and then as you watch the video, or take a little bit of time after the video and do that. Okay, so let me get to the video. One thing that we will have today, we won't do a do now today because we've already talked about it. We went into depth with it yesterday. So let's see, just trying to find the video. Let's see here. There we go. Whoa, 15 minutes. Oh, never mind that part. I was confused.
Drought. A drought has scorched the American Southwest. And in sunny California, where more food is grown than anywhere else in the country, the need for water has become a crisis.
California's living through some of its driest years in a century.
These lush lawns and fountains may give the impression that California has water to spare. But much of the state has a dry climate.
A lot of people that live in the city that turn their faucet on and water their yard every other day don't even realize how bad this drought is because they don't see it.
California depends on a huge network of pipes, pumps, and aqueducts. This system distributes fresh water from reservoirs, lakes, and rivers to drier parts of the state. But in a severe drought, access to this water becomes limited, and the right to water becomes a fight.
We are, right now, fighting for our survival. Because if we don't get water next year, it's, our future's dried up. We're gone.
¿Pues impactada su situación del trabajo por la escasez del agua? ¿Está ahorita sin trabajo?
When people can't get enough water from above ground, they start pumping it from below. Over 30% of California's water comes from underground.
Right now, the demand for wells is extremely high. Everybody needs the water, it's just trying to get to them fast enough.
But if this natural resource is overused, it will dry out too.
I'll tell you what, if we don't get any rain and we don't get any snowfall in the Sierras, then all the wells that we have in this whole area, including our own, will not be sufficient water to farm.
We don't want to turn into the Dust Bowl here in California, as it happened in Oklahoma when those people came over here and left Oklahoma because there wasn't any way for them to farm.
It's not just farmers who need the water. Urban areas, industry, and those protecting the environment all have a stake in California's water supply.
We really think that the state needs to get prepared, not for just now for the crisis that is upon us, but for the next 40 or 50 years. And if we have, lower rainfall and precipitation, we need to be able to capture and utilize and transport this water in a better sense that the state can survive.
What our projections show is that in the future, we can expect droughts that will last 20, 30, 40 years.
Most scientists agree that changes in climate will continue to disrupt the water cycle. With longer periods of drought, water management and conservation are crucial for protecting this precious resource. Drought.
Okay. So a prolonged drought caused a water crisis in the U.S. Southwest. Much of California has a very dry climate. In California, fresh water from blank is pumped to drier parts of the state. We already used climate, from environment, from natural resource, from reservoir or reservoirs or water cycle. Okay, much of Earth's fresh water comes from under the ground. People are digging wells to access the water. If this blank is overused, it will dry out too. If this environment is overused, if this natural resource is overused, if this reservoir is overused, or this water cycle. Most scientists agree that changes in the climate are contributing to periods of severe drought. Climate changes leading to less precipitation disrupt the blank. Disrupt the blank. Everyone has a stake in California's water crisis, including farmers, urban planners, industry, and those protecting the blank. Okay? All right, I want you to fill that in. Okay? Then once we're done with that, I want you to move over to page 79. Okay, record 2 facts from the video that you learned or that caught your attention. From the video, I learned that blank. Okay, something that you learned. One fact that caught my attention in the video was blank. Okay, one fact that caught your attention. Okay, discuss. Share a fact that you learned or that caught your attention with 2 classmates. Take notes on what they point out. Okay. Those of you at home, maybe just put other facts that you learned. That's fine. Okay. May I share, exchange ideas with you? Yes, of course, certainly. Okay. That would be language to exchange ideas. So those of you at home, just put more facts that you learned. Okay. Listen as your classmates report. Compare your ideas with the classmates. Reflect. After viewing and discussing the video, I am especially interested in learning more about blank. Okay. All right. So this is up to you guys to fill out. Okay. Go ahead, do that. Page 78, 79. There will be options for you to fill out right there. Hope you guys have a great day. Like I said, we won't have a video again until after Thanksgiving. Have a great Thanksgiving. Be safe. Enjoy time with family. And stay healthy, guys. Okay, thank you.